I recently facilitated a petition to Governor Martinez urging her to take an anti-diversion stance in regards to the Arizona Water Settlements Act money. So, a diversion. For one thing, it would be very expensive. The allotted $128 million would not nearly begin to cover the whole cost of a diversion, and taxpayers would have to make up the difference. Also, we would have to pay Arizona a certain amount each year to develop the water because it belongs to the Gila River Indian community. We would also have to cover the cost of maintenance and infrastructure. It would also be damaging to the environment. The endangered species that live along the river, like the western yellow flycatcher and the loach minnow, would be greatly affected by the lower flows and just the whole development of this river. It wouldn't be free-flowing anymore. The riparian areas that are so vital to this desert ecosystem would be greatly damaged. And people tell me a lot when I advocate for the river that I don't understand how politics work, that I don't understand how it works, that people need water and that's the paramount need. And I do understand that. I understand that when it comes down to it, we want to provide water for our families and our communities. And that's the need that we will always come back to because that's the most important thing. But there are ways that we can get water for our families and for our communities without diverting free-flowing rivers. Non-diversion alternatives like municipal conservation and water reuse were suggested, and the Interstate Stream Commission needs to evaluate those. So these options would be more cost-effective. We wouldn't have to take any money from taxpayers, and we would still be able to ensure the water we have. So instead of getting more water from the river and feeding our growing population, we would be able to ensure the water we have, and it would be like learning how to be desert creatures. So with these options, we would still have a free-flowing river and our water needs would be met without compromising future generations. So in a recent poll, 80% of New Mexicans are against diversion. And that's a pretty big statistic. 6,470 people signed my petition, the petition that I facilitated. And I'm just asking the governor, who's ultimately in charge of the Interstate Stream Commission, to evaluate this and listen to the voice of the people and the youth around you who don't want a diversion. Because it's a beautiful place, as they are telling you, and we want to keep it for future generations, and so that New Mexicans can learn to be good stewards of the land. So I guess I'll bring this over.
And did Ella mention how many people had signed the petition? Or?
Yeah.
No, tell us.
6,470. And in this box there is...
These are all from New Mexico down south?
New Mexico.
Yeah, well, there's some from outside of the area too. This is the letter and then the online version, all the signatures from the online, all the comments, and then the Sierra Club, Audubon, Conservation Voters New Mexico, and Progressive Voters Alliance all collected some of their own signatures with the same petition. So
Okay.
I would ask you to pass this on to the governor.
Well, I will. I promise I will. Thank you.
Maybe